6 Grammys, 11 million plus albums sold, and Toby Mac continues to deliver deeply personal records that celebrate collaboration, diversity, and vulnerability. He's done that with his latest. It's called This Is Not a Test, and he's out now with that album, and he's on our screen right now to talk more about it. Toby, how are you, buddy?
I'm great, man. Thanks for having me on.
So the new album, This Is Not a Test, it's a reminder, we only have one shot at this thing called life. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. I mean, the whole record's full of things about that, you know, making the most of our life. This is not a test. My favorite line in it, you know, it's not perfect grammar or English, but it's, there ain't no practice runs in life.
You know what, though?
Because there ain't no practice runs in life. You know, we have to make every moment count.
No question. I think improper English sometimes gets the point across a little better, too, so it's all good. Let's talk. What was the inspiration going into the album? What made you want to, you know, write about this theme, essentially?
I mean, you know, the record is really full of all different themes. I call it the good, the bad, and the ugly of Toby's last 3 years of his life, you know, written down in the form of music and lyrics. But yeah, I mean, it's about all the things that we go through in life, you know, trying to maintain our friendships. It's about the times that admittedly I wasn't there for my friends when I should have been, or the times that they were there for me to pick me up when I needed it. It's about trying to pursue and stay true to faith in God for me in this crazy world, and making that count.
We're just taking a look at your video, Feel It. It looks really well produced. Tell us what it was like filming it, because you know, music videos, they get so ignored nowadays. It looked like you had a lot of fun putting that one together.
Yeah, Feel It is it's like a big party song. And so I loved making that video. I always love to do the more energetic videos, because when you try to get all deep with a video, sometimes it just comes across a little corny at times. So once in a while I'll do that, but I usually just try to do the things that make people feel good. I had my band. I wanted to feature my band. My band's been with me for over 10 years. We have some great dancers on it. We shot it right in downtown Franklin, Tennessee, where I live. Nice. So it was kind of a personal video.
Well, and I know you have a very personal connection with your fans who've been listening to you for wow, I mean, decades at this point. What's it like, that connection with your fans, and how important is it to you?
Well, I mean, really, the people that listen to my music they're everything. They're why I make the music. I've never looked at art or music as my art, let's put it that way, as this self-indulgent thing that's mine. I've always thought, I want to share this with people. I'm really making music to, hopefully, I know this is a big thing, but to serve humanity. To remind them of who they are, to remind them of who they can be, to remind them to love people well, that God loves them. I mean, all those things are why I make music. So I want to serve those people. I mean, they're the ones that are buying it. They're the ones that come to my shows. I'm honored by that. Speaking of those shows, you're going to be going on tour soon, maybe? Yeah, I'm touring across the nation, 40 cities in October, November, December, and then probably another 35 in February, March, and April.
Wow.
So, you know, probably 75 or 80 cities between now and April.
I mean, if you're flying, make sure you use the same airline. You're going to rack up a ton of points. It's all about the points when you're touring that much.
Well, we usually go on bus, and that's a whole different experience. But I mean, it's a tour bus, so we have a living room and a back living room and a sleeping area, but it's pretty intense. It's pretty, you know, 12 people packed on a bus. I'll tell you what, you learn about humanity on that bus, man. You learn about collaboration on that bus.
There's a good, bad, and a lot of the ugly on that bus, I'm sure. We won't get into the rules of the bathroom rules, but number one only. Let's call it what it is. Toby, it's great having you, buddy.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, man. Thanks a lot for having me. I enjoyed talking to you.
Oh, it's a pleasure talking to you, man. This is not a test. It's out now officially today. If you want more on the new release, just head to his website, tobymac.com.